Wow, what a trip. It's hard for me to find the words sometimes to truly reflect on everything that's happened. There's so much that's happened that it's going to be very, very difficult to pin it down and, you know, do my reflection on everything, but I'm going to try my best. Um, Man, so sad I have to leave, but it's going to be good going back. I was told that this trip would change my life, and it definitely has. I'm very sure that there's different ways that I haven't realized yet, and how it's changed me. But there's one thing, if there's one thing I would take away from this trip about knowing who I am afterwards is that I should definitely have more confidence in myself and my abilities. Um, whenever I first got here, I thought traveling everywhere would be the hardest thing, and it came just like that to me because I was confident in who I was, and just I knew that if I wanted to do something, I can go for it. And the same goes for just business, international business. I don't really know much about everything. International business is definitely new to me, but the other day I just was on the street with Chris, and I we met up with some guy from New Hampshire or Vermont. It was Vermont, and he started talking all this international business jargon, and I'm over here trying to follow along. But then I just realized, just talk to him. Talk to him about what you know about. Talk to him about what interests you, and we ended up having a wonderful conversation just about business. And I never knew I could do that before now. And so yes, it's easy to get along, whether it's here or in America, if you just try and you go for it. I'm definitely been blessed on this trip making friends. I've there's been so many people I've just met just once, and I'll always remember them forever. Just the people I've met whenever I go out to Ollie's and we talk about sports, talk about English sports, talk about rugby, soccer, football, and I talk about our sports. And did you know that they love the UFC over here? I had no idea. They love it more than I do. But back to the international realm of things. I I don't know if I want to do international business, but I know that I can. It very interesting. It's just I love living over here too, but I don't know if I would live over here for longer periods of time. I would most definitely love to take business trips for weeks to different countries and stay in a place and just get to know the country and experience the country and go see and do things. And that would be fantastic. I would love to do that if I could. Um, Except for I don't know what I want to do with my life after school. That's I'll figure that out when that comes around. I figured this trip would help me a little bit, and it has. It made me more confident in myself in even American business. I believe if I can do it over here, I can do it over there. So, um, a goal I had before I came here was to leave with no regrets, and I have none. I'm so thankful I came, and I'll regret it if I come back and don't tell people to come here because they're definitely missing out. Um, they need to know about study abroad. And there's one last thing I need to add in here because it's been on my mind, and it doesn't have much to do with international business, but I feel like it's applicable to everyone's life. And whenever I came over here, I was so into going to see all the sites, such as Big Ben, the Eiffel Tower, and Colosseum, and everything. And I realized that that stuff is so cool. But nothing beats standing on top of a mountain in Colorado or seeing the Grand Canyon with snow on it. And I realized that God's creation and God's power is so much bigger than anything that any man can make. So no matter what I do in international business or no matter what anybody does on this earth, it's incomparable to God's power. And it took me this trip to realize that. And so I guess that has a little to do with international business, but I'm just so amazed and so at awe. So I'm running a little over time. So I want to thank both Dr. Lynn and Dr. Stewart for this opportunity. It's been such a blast and a pleasure, and it's been a pleasure being a student of yours. And here's to the next year. Thank you for being such a big part of my life. Thank you, and God bless.